Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this from XRP Wins. Ripple's real-world asset partner Archax expands to Germany with DDA acquisition. Archax acquired Deutsche Digital Assets, a German digital asset manager overseeing about $70 million in assets. DDA specializes in crypto exchange-traded products and a range of institutional-grade offerings, supported by an established distribution network across European banks and asset managers. It's not only Ripple out there making acquisitions and growing out, but it's also partners of Ripple that are growing out and expanding as well. Whatever Archax does, I see it leading to more value, more real-world assets eventually running across the XRP ledger. Verde launches blockchain-based platform for structured credit on the XRP ledger. One of Brazil's top financial service firms, the Verde, has launched a blockchain-based platform for structured credit with the debut transaction valued at 130 million US dollars, built on the Ripple XRP ledger. The newly unveiled platform is designed to mirror private credit operations and fund activities on-chain, making key financial events traceable and transparent in real time. More and more projects coming to the XRP ledger. You know, we see all this growth happening, and it's not reflected in the price of XRP yet. That is still to come. XRP Ledger Chain is now integrated in DBank. You know, there's a lot of integrations happening for the XRP Ledger as well. And again, we're going to continue to see that as we push into the future as well. Over the coming months, I'm expecting a lot of growth with a lot of these projects as well to continue to happen. And a lot of the projects on the XRP Ledger that are building out right now, those projects are all geared towards institutional adoption. Goldman Sachs, BNY, launched digital tokens tied to the money market. And, you know, we see these banks now, all of a sudden, they're getting involved with blockchain. They're trying to upgrade everything. They're trying to innovate now. Why did the banks wait so long? You know, the banks could have been doing this for years, but instead, they tried to fight back against the crypto space. Now, they want to do exactly what the crypto space is doing. They want to integrate everything, because if they don't, they're going to get left behind. And yes, BNY Mellon tested Ripple's technology in a controlled environment to explore improvements in cross-border low-value payments. All these banks at one time or another, they were testing the Ripple technology, and they seen it as a threat back then. Now, they're going to be utilizing it to keep their customers happy, to keep their customers at the bank. PNC Bank CEO says company will provide crypto wallet for any coin that clients want to use. Again, digital wallets are absolutely coming at the banks. I talked about this a year ago. I have Fidelity, and Fidelity's been pushing digital wallets for a while now. They eventually want to replace debit cards with a crypto wallet. Well, not a crypto wallet, with a digital wallet instead. But I'm sure you will be able to integrate crypto into that digital wallet as well. It's just a matter of time. And again, prominent banks such as PNC are Ripple customers as well, and it's documented. You know, the banks could only fight this space for so long. Now we have a pro-crypto administration. We have an administration that wants to push into the digital age. The banks would love to stay with the financial system we have now because they're making a lot of money off this system. It's slow, it's outdated, and it's very expensive. You send money overseas, it takes 3 to 5 days, and it could cost a hell of a lot of money depending on how much money you're sending. Now we're going into a time of real-time payments where you could be on the phone with your distributor in Europe and you could be sending them a payment in real time over the phone, and everything could be done and completed before you even hang up the phone. That's the time we are heading into. This is why RippleNet technology and XRP is so important when it comes to the new financial system. Blackrock and Ripple are one company. They've been building one system under different names. I found leaked documents, and the info I found was shocking. Here are the unknown truth that these companies hide from you. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole thread. We already know that Ripple and BlackRock are on the same mission. They both work for the elites, in my opinion. BlackRock, I always looked at as an elite shell company. It's like a company set up by the elites where they absorb tons and tons of money. Ripple is looked at by the elites as powering the new financial system that we are heading into. But there's a reason why BlackRock doesn't talk about Ripple and why Ripple really doesn't talk about BlackRock. And it's because they are both doing the same thing. They both have the same agenda. Whenever you hear Larry Fink talk, what does he talk about? He talks about tokenization. He talks about digital identity. What do we have going on the XRP ledger right now? Tokenization. And now we have that DNA protocol, which I believe will lead to a digital ID as well. But let's get back to tokenization. Ripple's tokenization roadmap: real estate, treasuries, commodities, CBDCs, carbon credits. BlackRock's roadmap, the same, with the same timing. They're building parallel systems that fit perfectly together. You honestly think that BlackRock doesn't know what Ripple is? You honestly think they don't know the potential of XRP? Everybody's surprised that BlackRock has not filed for that XRP ETF yet. I think it's just a matter of time. I think when BlackRock files, that will signal go time. I think they are keeping the market where it is right now for a specific reason. It could be that maybe parts of the world are not ready for the digital shift yet. Maybe the world isn't ready for CBDCs to start going live yet. Maybe they need to push more towards digital identity still. We really don't know. But the timeline is definitely almost up. You could see it coming now. And I mean, we are going to see the digital dollar by the end of 2025, in my opinion. I think eventually the president's going to come out and announce the digital dollar. It's going to be in the form of a stable coin instead of a central bank digital currency. But you already see why this has to happen, because the rest of the world, they're also leaning in this direction. I even did a video the other day where someone was pointing at Ripple and calling them the IMF. And it makes sense that Ripple could be part of the IMF. Ripple could be doing the work of the IMF. There's one thing for certain. Ripple is aligned with the elites. And that should be enough to tell you to invest into XRP, because the elites already see XRP as the future. This comes from Smoke. Applications equal PayPal. Settlement infrastructure equals Ripple. You see it right here. It's documented. Just in, PayPal and Venmo launches PayPal World, a global platform connecting major payment systems and digital wallets to ease cross-border payments in partnership with Mercado Pago, UPI, and TenPay. At the heart of everything when it comes to cross-border payments, Ripple's technology is there. Whether it be directly coming from Ripple or partners of Ripple. But the reason that they choose the Ripple technology is because they know it works. They know it's fast and they know it's cheap. If you still think Flr and XRP are competing, you seriously don't get the bigger picture. Both are building an empire together, the best in their own fields, and stronger because they benefit from each other. Lock in on both. Flr, all the data. XRP, all the money. You know, I used to do videos on Flr, and back then people were like, man, Flr is trash. It's such a scam coin because people weren't getting their airdrops, and those airdrops kept getting delayed. Now, all of a sudden, people are realizing that Flr is a big deal. Flr is going to emerge as a massive monster in this space. Flr also brings more utility to XRP as well. And even back then, I was telling people, you know, you should be stacking Flr. It's dirt cheap, but nobody wanted to hear it. Same reason why when I was talking about XRP at 40 cents and 50 cents, people didn't want to hear it. But then all of a sudden, XRP took off, and then everybody's excited, and they have to have XRP. The same thing is about to happen with Flr. It is dirt cheap right now. I would definitely build a decent bag of Flr before time runs out. A lot of people are saying Flr's going to hit $1 very soon, and I agree with that. I think once momentum starts getting behind Flr, the price is going to change very fast. And F assets, I think, is going to bring a lot of value as well. Not only to XRP and more utility to XRP, but to Flr in general. And people are going to miss the boat on Flr. Wait and see. You're going to have buyers wanting to buy it when it's above $10. Right now, everybody thinks it's trash. It's like everything in crypto. Nobody wants to talk about something when the price is low or when the price is going sideways. Everybody waits until it breaks out, and then the FOMO begins. But like I'm going to tell you, is XRP, no matter how all of this plays out, in the end, XRP is eventually going to skyrocket in price. And people right now complaining about that latest dip we just had, they're going to be regretting not buying that dip. And they're all going to regret, you know, selling into that dip as well. When the price dips, you do nothing. You just wait it out. Then all of a sudden the price turns around and it starts going back up. Some people, they don't realize that. They think every dip is the final dip, like XRP is going to 0 or something. I don't get it. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.